zone. You're like, yeah. I'm like,
boom, we are live.
It feels so good to be alive.
Frank, I don't know what you're talking about. We said 6 or 9:30 yesterday.
I didn't hear you. But I was making sure I got home early just in case.
You were right on time, right when we started.
At least Frank has a cool background. I have a kitchen. And it's kind of that.
No, thanks.
Well, you know, Frank does stuff. It's like really nice. There's guitars and file cabinets, I think. Amps. It's amps.
No, file cabinet right there.
No, there's a file cabinet. Yeah, I thought I saw one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it.
All right, we're live.
Exciting.
All right, guys. I don't know. Fuck it. Whenever we want to start, I might get a theme song. So, Hyde and Go Shriek, episode 108 of Tales from the Cryptkeeper, the cartoon. Is this everyone else's first cartoon episode?
I think so.
Use your words, Adam. It's a podcast.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I've ever seen the show ever. That was the first time I've ever experienced a Tales from the Cryptkeeper animated adventure.
They're all about like that.
Mm.
They're all very similar to that.
Do they all have one actor doing all the voices?
No.
Okay.
It's usually not that obvious.
That was pretty
Where
bad.
all three bullies were played by the same voice actor.
Was
Your
bad.
dad owns a health food store?
That's all I took out of that.
And 9/11 conspiracy theories.
Oh, God. Yeah. This episode has the most reused footage I've seen in a cartoon ever. I've never seen reused footage. If it wasn't the gag of the cartoon, that they're using the same background or something, you know?
Was this one written by Robert Orsi and Alex Kurtzman?
I don't think they were alive yet.
No, I felt some enjoyment here.
Yeah.
So no.
Didn't want to cut my throat.
Yeah.
That guy. Oh boy.
Ugh.
What was the significance of telling children that this constantly took place in New York, New York? That establishing shot over and over and over and over again. Why? I want to know why.
Yeah, they kept showing the World Trade Center, and they kept zooming in on it over and over, and then it cut to a random park. Like, we're here. No, we're over here, though.
No.
And then we never went to a park. We cut into like a school they didn't show a school. I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
Well, and the football field is directly across the street from the vegetable market and the local produce store.
Yeah.
The vegetable market is run by Adolf Hitler.
Yes, Adolf Hitler does run the vegetable market.
No, Adolf Hitler runs the newspaper stand.
Oh,
Okay, granted. Because he
Who owns the vegetable market?
Well, my football field was right across the street from a tomato factory. They made sauce. So
but there was a fence, though, right?
No.
Oh, that's dangerous.
But if you fell while trying to catch a touchdown, would you fall into tomato sauce?
No.
asking for a friend.
We would all smell the tomato sauce being made while we were, practicing football, getting hungry.
That's just mean.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But then again, when you're running your ass off in 100-degree weather for triples for a week, last thing you want is hot tomato sauce.
No, I understand that. But it opens on the most homoerotic football game ever, consisting of 4 kids, and we got our John Micklethor character, who's the bad guy. We got his 2 cronies. One of them is permanently have sunglasses on. The other one looks just like him. I thought it was the same kid until they showed him side by side later. And they're fucking with our main character, Wendell. And I'm looking at the voices now, and each voice is different.
That's a lie. That's a SAG union fraud claim right there.
One of them is Noam Zibelman.
Yeah, those are bullshit names. It's one guy registered under several names.
Yeah.
Gnome Bloom is great.
So good, you're adding extra letters.
We'll pay you $5 more if you do 4 other parts for this episode. But you got to register under all of their names that we will give you.
You have to pay the dues.
Here's a question.
Union thing.
It's called Hide and Go Shriek. We find out Wendell has a rat in science class because it's either science class or gym class in this high school, and the high school only has 4 kids. And apparently, one of the cops is their teacher because it's the same fucking drawing. But they're in science class. He has a rat. John Micklethorpe makes the rat lets it out. It runs away. And I thought that was going to play a huge role. It didn't. Rat didn't fucking matter. But the rat was named Jekyll. So the episode's called Hide and Go Shriek, Hyde. So Jekyll and Hyde. But what? Why? How does that make any fucking sense? It's about a werewolf. The kid drinks some fucking drug tea in the back of a warehouse, and he turns into a werewolf. What does Jekyll and Hyde have to do with this?
It was the health store.
Well, it doesn't matter. It just goes to show that the stupid homeopathy bullshit doesn't work.
Answer your phone.
Oh, it's going to just be one person.
Hold on. Oh, I'm supposed to answer it on the air.
Oh, no, you don't want that. It'll be some bullshit thing Grandpa wants to talk about, and then it'll just be innocuous and not go anywhere. Like this episode.
It's going to be some guy saying, "Your dad owns a health food store?"
It's Gnome Zabelman. I'm a real fucking person, all right? I did that voice. That was Rex.
I've done many of voices on a cartoon shows.
Is he the guy from the last episode we did?
I directed that episode, and I do voiceover work.
He aspires to be Mark Hamill.
Boy,
You sound like the guy that does the shredded mini wheat guy.
Who?
Who's the shredded mini wheat guy?
He does a bunch of voices, but he's from New York.
I was just saying, is that an East Coast thing? Because I have no idea. I didn't know shredded wheat talked.
No, in the commercials back like 20 years ago when the shredded mini wheat guy was walking around.
Shredded meat wheat?
Yeah, remember the commercials where he's like, I'm healthy on the one side and I'm sugary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
You win.
His real voice is that voice that you just did from.
Oh, like that New York Jewish voice.
Yeah.
The director of What's Cooking?
What's Cooking? Yeah.
Same voice.
I don't understand what's going on. I thought it was funny. I think this cartoon could have had more enema jokes.
Oh, God. Anal.
Fantastic stuff.
Animal chutzpah.
I'm pretty sure they raped that kid because they make him run for a touchdown in the beginning in the homoerotic football game. His pants fall down, and the one kid has like magic powers. He was like, right now, and he snaps like Thanos, and nobody disappears. It just his pants fall, and he runs for another 25 yards into the produce stand outside of the store, and I'm pretty sure gets some carrots and stuff up his ass. And then it cuts to inside the locker room, and I thought it was a peephole that we're looking through, but it was just a shadow. And I was like, I don't want to come on. What the fucking sicko wrote this? And then the kid in the locker comes out and he's like, you guys really got me there. I'm like, what did they do to him? They just pass him around like they're bitch and just threw him in the locker.
They put a cabbage up his anus.
By the way, it wasn't a carrot, Phoenix. It was a carrot.
Carrot.
Yeah, he had 7 puns in the intro and 4 or 5 in the outro.
It's 5 on the outro.
Yeah, that is a level higher than the actual TV show. I guess kids like puns.
No, by that point, the kid had already changed the channel to fucking Gummy Bears or some shit.
Gummy Bears?
Yeah, I'd rather watch that show.
There's a show called Gummy Bears?
Yeah, remember the Disney afternoon shows? They had Darkwing Duck and DuckTales and Tailspin and Gummy Bears was a show.
Remember the other ones, but not that one.
Okay, maybe this will refresh your memory. Gummy Bears, da 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 da. We are the Gummy Bears. We are the Gummy Bears. That was it.
That doesn't help.
No, I think it was written by.
Frank died. Where'd he go?
Uh-oh.
there
Well,
you
he's alive.
go. You gave him diabetes from your gummy bears.
Probably.
I was like, oh boy,
Oof.
yikes!
Well,
Now that you guys have all seen a cartoon episode, now I can ask you this question I did last week. Why does this show exist?
money.
But how much? It clearly wasn't that successful. It ran for 2 years, and then it went off the air for like 6 or 7 years and came back for another season and then failed.
But 2 years for a cartoon is pretty good.
I can't wrap my head behind the whole design where let's just take every single property we know that's like probably one of the most violent or horrific things ever known to be put to film and turn them into cartoons. I don't know why they didn't have like a Hellraiser cartoon and a Chucky cartoon. Because if they had Toxic Avenger and Rambo and RoboCop and Tales from the Crypt, it seemed they should have had Hellraiser cartoon. I'm just saying. I want to see Pinhead.
Were those all early 90 cartoons, though?
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s.
Like, yeah, because not past 91, you didn't have that anymore.
Well, this here is early 90s, isn't it?
Is this like 92 or?
They had later ones. This episode was from 1993.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that whole period where they're like, let's just turn everything into a cartoon so that we can hurry up and make cereal and sell it to people.
There were action figures. I saw that.
Yeah. That I can understand. Action figures are great, but make the cartoon so that we can sell it to more kids.
That's the thing.
After this, it made sense where they made cartoons out of like Jim Carrey movies or Men in Black.
Yeah.
The Mask. Yeah, I get that.
Kind of those kids can watch those movies anyway, but no. I mean, I was, but no kid should have been watching this HBO show about people fucking and getting murdered and eating each other.
Dude, RoboCop is still legit one of the most violent movies there is, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it when I probably shouldn't have, and I absolutely adored it, but doesn't mean I was supposed to be watching it.
Did you say RoboCop the most violent movie ever seen?
One of them. Yeah, it's pretty rough, man.
It's pretty violent.
The director's cut is even, and really the director's cut, they just hold some of the violent scenes like a little longer than they need to go. Like they just kind of cut it just enough to just get that, because it's X-rated. They had to cut some of the violent scenes down by like 30 seconds or whatever, because 30 seconds longer. Oh no, that's rated X. I don't understand the ratings board, but
so is Peter Weller's death scene even worse?
yes, it's longer.
Is it longer? I can't remember.
Yeah, if you watch RoboCop on Amazon, they have the director's cut uploaded on there, and the death scene is much longer. Like you see the head come up, you watch part of the head come out of the back when they shoot. It looks really good, by the way, for like movie gore. And then the other one is the scene where Mr. Kinney is doing the demonstration. He gets shot to shit and falls on top of the model. That just goes on for like a minute longer, and it makes me laugh. And I don't know why, because maybe I'm just a sadist or whatever, but it's like the longer they shoot him, it's just like he's just being turned into hamburger, before they finally get the damn plug pulled.
It's obviously a glitch.
You call this a glitch?
Look at my face, Dick. He tried to kill me. He's a cyborg, you idiot.
I just want my fucking phone call. That guy's a national treasure. One of the best movie villains ever, man.
Can you fly, Bobby?
That's one thing I miss about the 80s, man. Villains were just bad because, they didn't need any like complicated origin stories or motivations. They were just fucking assholes. I kind of miss that a little bit.
Burnt the fucking money.
They were funny too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clarence fucking Boddicker.
That guy in the Hollywood Parade.
Which one was that?
The
first one
no,
that we saw.
Yeah, we dragged the couch down for.
Yeah.
And the guy from that '70s show in
RoboCop.
Oh, Kirkwood Smith.
Yeah, Kirkwood Smith.
Yeah.
Was he in it?
He was in it, and so was Richard from Home Improvement.
Oh, Richard Karn, or
yeah, he was.
Yeah. He was like the fucking mascot of the parade. He was the main guy. It was so exciting.
Yeah, they basically threw his name on there, and
that
motherfucker wore a flannel.
Al Borland.
Yeah.
And oh wow, what a
saddest parade!
What a time to be alive! Hollywood Boulevard with a leather couch with
Al Borland
with a Mexican a
Dutchman.
A Mexican and a Dutchman.
I had that couch until a few years ago.
Oh my god!
I didn't want to get rid of it. We dragged it down Hollywood Boulevard and sat there.
Oh, that was Remco's couch.
And then dragged it out in the middle of the desert, so you had to have it.
I had to go shoot it.
I still got Remco's shelf. Like I wanted his shelf still.
Yeah, he gave away all his stuff when he moved. It was nice. Anyway, sorry guys.
Sorry, memory lane talk.
Oh, would you guys really rather we talk about Hyde and Go Shriek? That's what I thought.
I can't even remember what the bad guy's name was. What was the main character, the bully kid's name?
John
Right.
Micklethor.
Chet.
Was it Chet?
Rex.
Oh man.
Yeah, voiced by Luis Ferreira. Back then it was Justin Luis.
Was it Miguel Ferrer? Who was in RoboCop?
Yeah, he was. He was great in
R.I.P.
that too.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah. Oh God, he was great.
It's a shame. He was great.
They're remaking The Stand,
Yeah, I saw that.
and I don't know if I'm okay with that. I love The Stand. I fucking love it.
It's pretty cheesy.
Yeah,
Stephen King.
yeah. I remember when I had to rent it. It was like all the VHS tapes were just, the brick.
I haven't seen it yet.
The original?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, and I haven't read the book either.
Yeah, I read the book a long time ago.
No,
The VHS is were as deep as that book is. So, you know.
I'm still working on it. That motherfucker is this fucking it. It's like fucking fever dream, dude. It's crazy shit.
Cocaine and fucking Jack Daniels co-wrote that book.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Frank loves the Langoliers.
Oh my!
Great.
The miniseries or the book?
Miniseries.
No, well, yeah, the film. I call it
Film, yes, yes.
The film. The film.
With the great Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Ah!
What's worse,
Hubalki.
Belky in that, or the choppa 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 choppa? We're eating a runway. Choppa choppa choppa
Wow.
choppa. Fucking Pac-Man's behind them.
How much you want to bet that movie started off as live action Pac-Man and then they just gave up about halfway through? Like, fuck it, it's the Langoliers. Just,
Do you have
we
a
do some
letter-
reshoots and we'll send it off.
Frank, do you have a letter from your Bronson penis-shaped fan club?
No, I thought of Valky just peeling paper the whole movie. Remember?
Oh.
No, I've only seen it twice, and that was
Wow, you're going deep on this one.
Every Stephen King movie has like a blind girl or a deaf girl or something.
Or a molested girl.
Yeah, what is it in Langoliers?
Blind girl.
She's blind, yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
deaf guy. Rob Lowe's mute in The Stand.
There's always a retard, too.
Yeah, in that case we have
Well, the girl was kind of both.
Yeah.
MOON. That spells, that guy from Coach.
And,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and they do prefer special.
Yeah.
Oh, Tales from the Cryptkeeper.
Oh,
Cool.
Now I have to watch Langoliers to understand that reference.
yes, you do.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Just make sure you have 6 hours on hand.
Well, I'll fast forward it.
If you have some strong alcohol, that would help.
Isn't Tamira Morrison in that movie?
No,
Or it's just a guy with a New Zealand accent.
Yeah.
Is that what it
it's
is?
one of Tamira Murnison's clones.
I mean, the pilot's in a whole lot of shit. The pilot was if you remember Contact.
Yes.
Yeah, the pilot was the father.
Oh, yeah. He's in a lot of stuff. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I mean, like that was the first thing I could pull that
Yeah.
up in my head for some reason was Arrival, which he did so many more like main parts, but that's the best I could do.
Oh, what's his name? No, that name's gonna bug me because I know his name too.
Tom Holland,
No, that's Spider-Man.
David Morse.
David
Tom-
Morris. Yeah, David Morris.
David
That's
Morse.
him. Yeah.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
Oh, he's in a ton of stuff.
Dean Stockwell's in it. Huh.
Is he still alive?
I think he passed a few years ago, didn't he? Let's look it up. He's from Twilight Zone as well. He's still alive.
Oh, cool. There you go. He was Quantum Leap, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Dean Stockwell, yeah.
He's in Quality of Mercy. Is
Oh,
that the one he's in?
I don't know.
Let's find out. You guys want to talk about
Wait,
Tess McCracken?
wait, the Quality of Mercy. What was that? Was that when he became Asian?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in Quality of Mercy. That's him. Okay.
Oh, that's not the one? Oh, I'm thinking of the Outer Limits episode with Charles Bronson.
Quality of Mercy had Leonard Nimoy in it.
Oh, Dean Stockwell was in Battlestar Galactica. Fucking fantastic in that.
OG?
I've never seen a second of Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, I love it.
OG
Fucking-
or the new
Actually,
show?
if you like Westworld, you will probably like Battlestar Galactica. They're very similar.
There's no
The new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one from 2003 to 2008 or whatever, right before cable shows were given any credence.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just that the tail
Yeah.
end of, it was just kind of starting to go to the gritty, like, hey, let's
No.
take these things seriously and try to make something out of it.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yes, it is.
The Suicide Bomber episode is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Is that the Edward James Olmos one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember
So
seeing-
say we all.
So say we all.
speaking of shitty movies, he's in
Is
Blade
he in a
Runner.
Tales from the Crypt episode?
Blade Runner.
He's trying to fuck with me.
me. Wow.
Yesterday I posted Dark City is better than Blade Runner.
I'd agree with that
I believe that.
to an
wholeheartedly.
extent.
Fuck you.
To an
fuck
extent. Now,
Visually,
granted.
Sorry, I hit that by accident.
No, it's fine.
Fuck
I understand.
All right.
Hey, rest in peace, Kelly Preston.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He
But
died.
yeah, she's dead. Just like Harry Dean Stanton. Not Dean Stockwell.
Harry Dean, yeah, that's probably you're thinking of.
That's who you're thinking of, yeah. I can't remember. They all look the same. All white actors look the same.
So I guess what we're trying to say is he sells some tea in the back of the health food store for $40. And on the bottom and it had the Cryptkeeper. So
Your dad owns a fruit stand? Or was that? I'm sorry.
Health food store.
That's right. Yeah, sorry.
There's nothing to talk about.
This fucking dumb kid that looks like, what's his name? Fucking the guy. Oh, God. Woody Allen. The Woody Allen looking guy.
Yes.
This guy will literally drink or take anything you put in his hand. And he's the protagonist of our story.
That thing was on the top shelf. It has a skeleton on the bottom of it, and it's covered in cobwebs. And he's like, "Yep, I'm gonna throw that down my fucking face hole." And he just drinks this shit and turns into a werewolf. And I was convinced it wasn't really him because we don't see the transformation the first time. Second time we do when he gets bullied in the alley by the main guy, whatever the fuck name is, I forgot.
Rex.
Chet. Chet's the main one. Rex is, I think, he's one of the side ones.
You sure?
No, I'm not.
It doesn't matter at this point.
It really doesn't. No.
What bullshit universe does anybody become a werewolf by drinking tea?
This one.
Fuck. Why do you do this to us?
It would make more sense if, like,
He's a fucking sadist, man. Why?
it would have made it made more sense and in keeping with the theme of the show, which is comics, that he would get like a serum from the back of a comic book. Like, this thing will make you muscle bound Mega Man. He goes, "Oh, I got to do that because this guy's going to beat me up. I don't want to be a scrawny kid." But no,
X-ray glasses thing.
yeah. But he gets it from the two other bullies.
You're completely right.
So that's stupid.
He buys it. It literally looks like a drug deal. That he
Yeah.
gets, how much you got on? And he holds out 220s. And it's like $40. He has them 3 little baggies in his hand. He's like, that's all for now. Here's a taste. Go get hooked. And the kid leaves. You're right. It should have been something more where the kid. There's nothing tying this show to the comic series, to the EC comics, to anything.
The theme of this whole series is it's a cable show. Fuck you. What do you want? It's a kid show. Fuck you. Consume it. What do you want, right? Cryptkeeper is funny. See? Yeah.
Enemas.
No other excuse. Let's finish the plot, then we'll make fun of it.
I thought we did.
He turns the werewolf, fucks up the kid, chases him, and that's when he hides and goes Shriek. Even though the fucking I'm going to start in the title again.
Yeah, I know.
Then the cops show up, and then the werewolf ran away, and then they take the kid to the station. And there's like a southern sheriff there from New York. I don't know why. And
It's
he's
true.
I'll be right back
he's
to what
chasing me.
sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. I'll be right back to what Missy's calling me.
And then the either Chet or Rex, whichever character name he has, goes back to his friends, does another drug deal thing, takes all the drugs and then boils it into tea, takes one sip out of it, and then he turns into super werewolf. He's got glowing red eyes. And then he goes out and he's the least successful werewolf of all fucking time because he takes 2 steps out and gets arrested. He gets tranked and then put in the back of a paddy wagon and taken off. And then we see our hero, our main character hero, just like smirking.
Yeah. And then there's a shot of the 2 towers again.
And we go away.
Slowly zoom out. Slowly zoom in.
I thought it was pretty prophetic, though, that this cartoon really kind of illustrated the BLM movement when they shot that werewolf.
Oh.
This show's ahead of its time.
9/11, Black
9/11, Black Lives Matter, fucking genius. These guys were on board.
prophetic.
It's crazy.
And pathetic.
Yeah, pathetic.
Whenever I see footage of New York City, even in this cartoon, in my head I'm going, hot town, somewhere in the city, because I watch Die Hard 3 so much.
Yeah.
That's all I can. And then
4 gallons. Do you understand that bit? Because I still can't figure it out.
Yeah. I sit down every time I watch it. I go, wait, how does that? Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah. You put the 2.
5.
Yeah.
They pour the 3 in here, pour it in here. That leaves 2 gallons space. I'd have to sit down and actually think about it.
Yeah.
But I do make sense of it, but it takes me a while, and I have to do it every single time I watch it, which is 10,000 times.
Well, that was originally a script called Simon Says, right? Because every Die Hard movie is based on something else,
except 4 and 5,
which are shit.
Yes. So the 2 they wrote specifically to be Die Hard movies are the worst.
I think. Well, okay. Technically, I think the 4th one was a magazine article.
A magazine article?
I think it was based on a magazine article. I'm almost sure of that. That's how fucking Hollywood sucks a big fat Chet cock.
Oh, you talking about Live Free Die Hards based on a magazine article?
I think it's based on a magazine
article. You know what? I believe that. I really do.
I think it is.
Yeah, the way it unfolds, it does feel like it's somebody's.
Yeah.
I picture 2 executives sitting in an office at Fox going, we really need to make this Justin Long kid an action star. What can we do?
I heard stories about that. When I was an extra on The Dark Knight Rises, I was sitting with this guy who was a character extra. He'd been in a bunch of stuff, and he knew Drew Barrymore, and he said that whole marriage with Drew Barrymore was a sham.
You ever been together?
They tried to make him a movie star, and it didn't take because he never took off. So that was Hollywood branding of an actor trying to make him something that a leading man, and it didn't quite work out.
Well, they should have told him, please don't call or talk to Kevin Smith again.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, poor Kevin.
I like Kevin Smith.
He just can't make movies.
He can't make movies anymore. He needs to stop movies.
No. I didn't watch this reboot.
You get to the point where you're a parody of yourself. Like you're a parody of a parody of yourself. And then you need to just like retire. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's getting real. Like I get why he wants to make these movies. Like I didn't even bother watching the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
No.
Because he made it for himself, and you can tell he made it for him and Jay. And I just was like, no, I'm good. It looks embarrassing. I didn't need anything else after. Honestly, I didn't even need the first Jay and Silent Bob. I was good after Dogma.
Yeah.
I like Red State.
Dogma was great.
Dogma's great.
Here's the one that I couldn't get through. I haven't seen Tusk and I haven't seen Red State. I watched Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Oh,
I could not get through
Hosers.
Yoga Hosers.
Oh,
I tried.
no, no one can.
I tried twice to get through it, and I was trying to force myself to get through it. And I'm just like,
Is Tusk worth watching?
No,
No, not even for Justin Long.
no,
Action superstar Justin Long.
no.
Yoga Hosers looks unwatchable.
Yoga Hosers is the very definition of this. We need to make a name for this trope right here.
How do you do, fellow kids?
It's Kevin Smith trying way too hard to impress his daughter's friends.
Yeah.
Friends meaning what, Rose Depp or whatever her name is?
Well, whatever. Johnny Depp's kid. And just, it's like, I'm going to put my teenager kid and I'm going to show that I'm hip and I'm cool and I understand social media. And he makes up his own versions of those things. And every character is so massively fucking annoying. I love Kevin Smith. I watch his podcasts and shit on YouTube. I listen to the guy. I think he's a great guy. But yeah, his time for making movies is gone. Jay and Silent Bob reboot is just like an episode of one of his podcasts in movie format. That's all it is. It's just a series of ideas strung together in the most convoluted way you could possibly think.
Clerks 2 is the same way. I didn't need it. It was so unnecessary. I didn't laugh.
Clerks 2 is light years better than Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
God.
I mean,
What about Zach and Mary make a porno? His Judd Apatow impression.
I couldn't get into it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
They spent way too much time with Jay Muse talking about double Dutch ruddering and he's sitting there nude. I didn't need it. If you haven't seen Red State, though, he should have kept making movies like Red State.
Red State. Was
Red State is a serious one, right? That's not a okay. I would like to check that out just to see that side of Kevin Smith, just to see what else.
Michael Parks. Michael Parks is great in it.
Michael Parks hit it out of the Parks.
Yoga Hosers has zero redeeming values to it whatsoever. I feel bad for Kevin Smith that he made that and put that out into the world, because that's something he should have just kept for his friends to show when they came over to visit, not put it out in any format whatsoever.
Yeah, like all the Ridley Scott cuts of Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah.
Friends, stop putting them out. God damn.
Well, you know why he keeps making those Blade Runner movies? Because he hates God.
Really? He hates God?
He hates God. That's what I heard. I heard he hates God.
Are you sure?
I don't know. This is good information I got. Because it's true.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott. He hates God.
Everything he makes. I hate God. In case you didn't know, I hate God.
I miss Tony Scott.
Yeah.
That's too
Wrong
bad.
Scott died.
Because shit, at least then we would have had Unstoppable 2 instead of Alien Covenant or whatever. He rewrites the entire mythology of aliens.
You mean Alien? I hate God.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, I hate that guy.
I like Prometheus Covenant. I thought they were good.
I don't mind.
I liked Covenant more. I didn't like Prometheus. I like Covenant more.
I like Prometheus more after Covenant because I understood what the hell they were going for.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, that's why I didn't like Prometheus, because I knew what they were going for.
Just didn't want it.
I didn't like it.
Covenant pretty much spells out what Prometheus was about. What are you talking about?
Well, no, that's what I mean.
How the hell did you know what Prometheus was about during Prometheus, honestly?
Oh, yeah, no, it's there. You gotta look at it from a different angle and be like, "Fuck this movie."
It's easy to know what it's about. I hate God. That's what it's about.
It's pretty much.
Fuck.
I mean, I hate God because I'm not him, apparently, but not my movies. I am now him.
I just he ruined the space jockey. He ruined the xenomorph. He ruined everything. It's like, God damn, Ridley, I don't need the explanation.
It's that old
the
saying.
Whole point.
It's like you die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. It's the case with George Lucas and Ridley Scott. They need to just leave well enough alone after a while.
And Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg too.
And he's done.
We realized that Spielberg had crossed that point when he made the Crystal Skull. Okay, let's just call it like we see it. Yeah.
You know, he's retiring on West Side Story.
Huh.
Why?
Like, that's going to be his last movie. Is West Side Story? He's
I
done.
wish you would retire making one more of those great, like, scary type movies, like War of the Worlds or Jaws or Close. You know, I miss those.
Tintin.
Tintin.
Before the world got to this, all right?
I haven't seen a Spielberg movie since Crystal Skull. I was like, I'm done with you.
What were the Spielberg movies post Crystal Skull?
Tintin, War Horse, Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln was
Post.
bad. Oh,
Post.
You don't like Lincoln?
no.
It was a nice play.
Yeah, it was 3 hours of Daniel Day, my shit doesn't stink Lewis talking.
Big fucking giant. Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my God, those movies are terrible.
He did
Ready
a-
Player One is like Avatar. It's like you watch it once, it's like, it's all right, and then you don't remember anything about it like
and you
hours
plan
after you're done.
prequels 20 years from now.
Ugh.
You will.
He banged the giant blue bitch.
Somebody else will make the sequel.
I'm convinced we're never going to see Avatar 2 through 45 or whatever's playing.
I hope not. I don't want to.
I don't care. I don't
give
see
a
it.
shit about those.
Yeah, I don't
just
care. But this is not 3D, guys. It's 5D.
It's just his retelling of the Smurfs.
Ugh.
Dances with Smurfs.
Yeah,
Those are
Dance was
Yeah, Smurfs.
You know what? James Cameron might be a super patriot, and the reason why he's doing Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5 is because he wants China to be so excited about it because they love the first one. Like, people committed suicide in China because there was no such thing as Pandora. This is a true story. This is real.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that, but fuck.
This really this is true.
You should laugh at those people. Those are fucking idiots.
So James Cameron is a super pro patriot, right? He's lying about Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to come to China, and they're going to be all excited about it. He's going to bring them all into the theaters, and he's going to gas them all.
Or just make them watch Avatar, which is the same experience.
Exactly.
Just make them watch it until they die of boredom. Yeah.
And hopefully Michelle Rodriguez is in the same theater.
Oh. God, speaking of actors, what's the name of that guy from Avatar again?
Oh, Sam Worthington?
Sam Worthington. Who thought he was a movie star? Who's responsible for Sam Worthington?
Hollywood
Why?
does that. They do
I've
that
never
all the
seen him in
time.
anything where I'm like, that guy's going to go places.
Jay
No.
Courtney. Jay Courtney was the other guy.
Yeah, Jai Courtney is the other one.
The other one.
He's the other one. Josh
Yeah.
Hartnett.
Oh,
Taylor Kitsch can actually act.
Remember Josh Hartnett? I don't. Do you?
You guys watch Waco?
No.
I didn't see him. I heard he's good in it.
Taylor Kitsch is great in that.
Yeah.
He plays David Koresh. He's good. He's got a giant mullet. So stupid, but
Now I want to watch that.
he's good. It's a good show. It's quick. It's only 6 episodes, I think.
What character did he play?
David Koresh. He plays the main.
Oh, that lunatic?
Yeah, he plays him.
Did you watch True Detective season 2 when he was in that?
I love that. You know what? I felt bad for True Detective season 2 because if it wasn't True Detective, it would have been good.
Yeah.
But then we were measuring it up against 1, so it sucked. But it was really good.
Yeah, I like
If
the
you
season.
separate them, they're great because the noir is just, I don't know. Noir shouldn't have sequels.
My buddy worked on that show for the whole season. He told me all kinds of stories about it. It was pretty interesting.
Who did Rachel fuck?
No, he said Rachel McAdams has the greatest ass he's ever seen in person.
Yeah.
So
Fuck
I believe it.
Colin Farrell's number 2.
Colin Farrell's number 2.
Fuck
If
yeah.
they were both flirting me on either side of me, I'd be like, oh shit. Who do I
Dude,
My penis can only be so
That-
erect.
that Colin that Colin Farrell ending was so just perfect. It was like I was mad about it, but
he
afterwards
makes a cell phone call while dying against a tree?
and then the cell phone call died. The cell phone never went through.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even give him that. You couldn't give him that. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I forgot.
I loved it. Yeah, and then the whole meeting out in the sand flat, whatever, and that was great. I liked it. It's
Yeah.
good.
Well, I guess that was
I thought it was Vince Vaughn's most the best acting I've ever seen him do.
He gets better throughout. In the first episode, I didn't believe him. By later on, I started to believe him more.
Yeah. Well, that's because like you look at him at first, you're like, nah, I can't
He's
take
talking. He's kind of doing a New York like tough guy accent, and he kind of like lets it go away. And he
it. It was LA.
what?
It was an LA thing.
It was, but he was doing an accent. He's doing his super accent in the first episode.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's acting like a tough guy. Then he's starting to like they show him more vulnerable, and it kind of goes away. But
do you think that was a conscious choice, or someone just told him you should stop that voice? It just sucks.
I think it's Vince Vaughn. He got stoned on the second week and forgot. Which thank God.
Get this man more weed.
I didn't watch season 3.
Season 3's good.
Is it?
Season 3's good. I like season 3. I didn't finish season 2. I didn't watch it all because I didn't have HBO, so that's why.
A better version of that show is Fargo.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, Fargo's great.
Yeah.
You know what's not good? Tales from the Cryptkeeper.
Oh fuck!
The cartoon show? Is that what we're talking about?
What did we learn from this farcical?
That Dark Side or Dark City's a better movie than Blade Runner?
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
I learned that it's stupid if T leads to werewolf.
Yeah, if some strange kid gives you something in school, kids, you should totally take it because you'll get even with your bullies.
Yep.
I really thought he was going to come back with a shotgun.
Great message, man. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They would have really called some shit if they had the 9/11, and then they predicted, fucking Columbine.
No.
He comes in a trench coat.
If your name is Wendell or Alice, take everything that everybody tells you to take and don't question it.
Just take
Yeah.
And then shoot everyone.
If you're in a high school in Colorado,
Don't go to the movie theater.
or a theater. In
Yeah,
Colorado.
don't do that.
How's going on in Colorado? Or
Well, back then anyway. Now it doesn't matter
Hunter
anyway.
Thompson in Colorado. All 3 involve shootings in Colorado.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter.
No.
So, rating?
On that note, on that big downer,
Well, that
you said 9/11 Columbine, and then and then fucking movie theater shooting. I don't know where to go from that.
Also, Frank, I hate God.
Yeah, and Ridley Scott hates God.
Hyde and Shriek.
It's our darkest episode ever is based on a children's cartoon.
Because we go there.
God.
Because we have balls.
Did
The
we
show-
mention rape?
Yeah,
Enema?
I mentioned rape earlier when I said they fucking took turns with them and threw him in the locker.
Oh, yeah, we did discuss that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we hit the holy trifecta there.
Mhm.
There was a man forced rape. Yep.
And Kevin Smith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
Who
Pretty
looks-
jam packed.
I'm glad he's healthy now, but he looks creepy.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the problem. Yeah.
He's still wearing the oversized jerseys, man, because that's like his jam, and he hasn't made any new ones yet. So he looks like a coat hanger. That's what he looks like. It's like he looks like my coat hanger with a Kevin Smith bobblehead on the top of it.
He needs to like pin the sides. So
Just get a new wardrobe, Somebody can find him something to wear, man. Fucking.
I mean, hockey
Jerk
jerseys
them
are made big.
I was kind of jealous, man. I was going to ask him.
Not
I'm like,
that
where do you get all your hockey jerseys made, man? All them custom made shits. And I came to the conclusion that he just had one hockey jersey with like little like Velcro things. He could just change out the front of it,
If they go Mitchell and Ness, you can whatever you want.
because they all said like 36 on the side or 30 whatever it is.
He's a Devils fan. Fuck him.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't like that jersey material. I wouldn't want to wear that as a t-shirt.
It's not.
It's
It
like
doesn't.
that-
Yeah.
It's comfortable, but it's you get hot.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I have one. I have my Blackhawks jersey. I can't wear that out here.
no, I can't wear where I live either.
You'll die.
Yeah. It's pointless. It sits there and collects dust because I can't wear it. I thought about wearing it for one of our shows, and I'm like, I'll have to wait until like the coldest night of the year, which is
You'd have to literally take the air conditioner and put it up your ass to wear it. Yeah.
Yeah, like what was the coldest? What was it, like 65 degrees there? Is the coldest?
It gets down to 20, 30 in the winter at night, but
Mm.
we'd have to record it at
Oh,
3 in
brr.
I wasn't complaining. You asked me how cold it gets. God.
Sorry.
Yeah, 'cause you're in Philly.
Yeah, we're outside in South Jersey.
Oh, shit! So that's cold over there.
It's like it actually is like 68 degrees out right now. It's crazy.
Wow.
Floyd, he said Jay looks like he got dentures. It's true. I think he did. They're a little too. He kind of looks like a porn star now, where he's a little too thin and his teeth are a little too white.
The meth made all of his teeth fall out. He's trying to fix himself. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the meth mouth.
Pills and heroin.
Yeah, like what wasn't he on?
I like the Kevin Smith live when he goes, "I heard you got busted for heroin on Monday." On Monday?
Yeah. So those are great. I still have a couple of those.
Nugans.
Yeah.
I've watched it so many times I can't really rewatch them.
Yeah, I'm at the same spot.
Yeah.
You know what I haven't watched more than once was that Kevin Smith at 40 or whatever that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not interested.
No.
Yeah.
His new one I didn't even see yet. He has a new one from like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think he talks about Bruce Willis all the time now.
That was the.
It's nothing new.
No.
Yeah, that was from 2010.
Yeah, but I think he still tells stories.
Oh, is he still telling that story?
I think so.
They still hate each other.
It's not a big secret. Bruce Willis is a huge asshole. I think everybody fucking knows that except Bruce Willis. He probably knows, just doesn't care.
This is Chuffa.
And neither do I. He's still
I've never seen a guy sleepwalk through movies more than that motherfucker, man. Just
I don't care. He
phones it in. Just
he did Die Hard with a Vengeance. He's all right in my book.
He has a bunch of good movies.
He does.
But he fucking, if you ever go to Redbox, you'll realize he's in like 7 movies this year. What the fuck? I've never heard of these because he doesn't seem to enjoy it. Why is he still doing it though?
I don't understand that. It's like Nick Cage does it for tax money. Bruce Willis does it. I think he just likes to be in pain.
I think he wants his name out there. I think he just wants to be Bruce Willis. But
yeah,
I think of Bruce Redbox Willis. That's what I think his middle name is now.
Bruce Redbox.
He needs to just stop because he's not been in anything good lately.
No, not for a long time. I was amazed he was in G.I. Joe 2.
Sin City.
Sin City, yeah.
That came out in film school. That was 15 years ago.
That was the last thing I can think of.
He was in Red. I kind of liked Red.
Red's good. The second one, no, but the first one was pretty clever. Yeah, I liked it.
Surrogates.
No.
It's kind of laughably bad, but
no, it's bad. It's terrible. I mean, it's a terrible movie.
I giggled at it. Yeah.
Hostage is pretty terrible.
Hostage
almost looked like he was trying too, and I'm like, oh, this is where he finally decided to
Which
put
one
it.
wig on? Was that Surrogates? They had the wig.
He had a wig. He had a wig. Well, he had a in Surrogates he was CGI'd, but in he had the wig on in Hostages for sure at the beginning.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Surrogate is where him and his wife stuck in the rooms, right? Where he lived through a fucking surrogate, right?
Yeah.
Never mind.
You talked yourself into that one.
Let me answer my own question. 12 Monkeys. You remember that?
Now that's a good movie.
Yeah.
12 Monkeys is one of my favorite movies.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Best thing Brad Pitt ever did.
Yeah. He picks great, like Bruce Willis is an enigma. He picks
my third favorite Brad Pitt movie.
What's the first one? Seven,
Fight Club.
Oh yeah.
12 Monkeys.
That's probably the greatest two commentaries ever. Is Seven and Fight Club.
I love Fight Club because Edward Norton's like, we smashed this car. I hit this Volkswagen because it symbolizes, and Brad Pitt's like, oh man,
yeah, I hit that car really hard with a fucking bat.
Yeah, it was like what? And it was like, yeah. Like you realize the difference in those two guys.
And then David Fincher on the Seven commentary talks about the dead fat guy. He goes, "Yeah, I felt real bad for him, so because he was in that makeup all day, lay there, so we gave him a giant cock." Fincher's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Fincher's great.
Fincher's great. I watched the Fight Club with a commentary, but I didn't watch 7 with it. I need to do that.
7 commentary is great because he talks. Yeah, no, you gotta watch it because I guess there's that. Remember that scene where the guy is scraping the name off of Morgan Freeman's name off of the window? I guess that was supposed to be some famous guy, like I don't know, behind the scene guy or something. And he was late to the shoot, and Fincher's like, "Where the fuck is this guy? We're supposed to shoot." And he goes, "Oh, well, the car was late picking him up." He goes, "A fucking car is picking up an extra? Who the fuck is this guy?" And I guess he was some guy, some famous guy that he didn't know about. And it was like the producers did it and didn't tell Fincher about it. And he just like, he's some guy. I see some famous guy. I can't remember who he was. And he was just like, I couldn't believe that no one told me this.
You can't even really see him because they're sitting in the office. Yeah. He's like out. He's in the background of the shot.
No.
You barely see the guy. It's like some old guy, just like with a hat on. You don't even see his face anyway.
And then Morgan Freeman says, "Excuse me, can you not do that now, please?"
Yeah. That's Brad Pitt's best movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't like Benjamin Button.
No.
That's probably my least favorite Fincher movie.
I like him in all of the Tarantino movies that he did. Glorious Bastards, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Those are good.
He was great.
See that one yet.
It's good. I really liked it a lot.
I like Fury.
Yeah, Fury was fine.
That's good. I didn't see that one he did, War Machine. I didn't see that.
Nobody saw that.
No, nobody watched that.
Netflix.
He was good in Alexander.
What?
Alexander.
Or Troy.
Whatever.
Troy's bad. I can't watch Troy.
Troy is painfully bad. It's the most purest version of Hollywood trying to do, old classic stories.
Have you watched the director's cut of Troy though?
I would. I probably would if I had a group of people.
It's got titties.
Is that
okay?
You get to see Helen Kruger's titties.
Guys,
they're pretty decent.
Is that Wolfgang Peterson that made that movie though?
Yes. Yeah, oh God, yes.
So, Das Boot. He
Yeah.
made that one, Frank. You talking about submarines?
There you go.
Wolfgang Peterson. I knew exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wolfgang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of submarine movies, I got a bunch of stories about U-571.
The Harvey Keitel flick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the guy.
You mean the Matthew McConaughey vehicle?
No.
Yeah.
The one where Matthew McConaughey does every scene like this. Oh, let me get it.
Nazis are coming for us in the south.
I don't know what movie you guys saw.
Splashes.
My headphones got unplugged because of the excitement.
Your Matthew McConaughey pulled him out. You should tweet at Matthew McConaughey. Be like, "Fuck you for pulling my headset."
Greatest role he ever did was Russ Cole. Period.
Was what?
Russ Cole.
Russ Cole.
True Detective.
Oh, okay. I don't remember his name.
Talk amongst yourselves.
No. Yeah, his name was Russ Cole in True Detective. His name was Rust Cole.
Rust Cole, yeah.
Well, let me get your reaction on this.
All right.
I know we talked about this a long time ago, Dick. Johnny Depp. Let's finish on this, actually.
Okay.
Are you guys done with him completely?
I was done with him probably 2007.
You made it longer than I did.
Yeah.
I never liked the guy. He did 4 or 5 movies I like, and it's all because of the director. Speaking of 12 Monkeys, I like Fear and Loathing. It's because of Terry Gilliam. I like his Ed Wood and a couple of his Tim Burton movies.
Blow,
Jonathan Demme.
What about Donnie Brasco? I like him in that.
Yeah,
Donnie Brasco's the director again. Every one of his movies I like is because of the director, not even him. Public Enemies, Michael Mann.
Yeah.
It's speaking of which, I was going to
Black Mass.
Have you watched the Heat with commentary on it yet?
No.
Okay, that's my next one.
Is that the one? Yeah, I watched that one.
That's one I really want. I love Michael Mann. I went through a bunch of his movies this weekend. Rewatched Ali and Public Enemies, and that's all you can find online for free.
Public Enemies is good. I like Public Enemies. It's the digital kind of throws you off, but it's not a bad movie.
I kept pointing out to the girlfriend. I'm like, oh, every time they show it at dark and night,
Yeah,
the cameras weren't ready for that yet. They are now. But if you shot black and the HD cameras back then, it was just so too much noise in the black. And then Public Enemy has too much with Marion Cotillard, where it's the cameras, it's like a little too much of that. But yeah, it's a good movie. I like it. It's got fucking everyone is in Public Enemies. If you watch that movie, you're like, oh.
I like it when Johnny Depp is playing gangster roles. I do. I wish he would do more of that and less Tim Burton bullshit fairy tale stuff and Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that.
Well, he's out. That's all done now because they're going Margot Robbie now for Pirates of the Caribbean. Who fucking why? She's box office poison too.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of her shit. To be honest with you.
Oh,
Hollywood, maybe.
Yeah.
That
movie's gonna bomb to the Stone Age, dude. Calling it.
Which one?
Bomb. The next Pirates of the Caribbean movie is gonna bomb. It's gonna be like it's gonna be the next Charlie's Angels, Dark Fate, fucking Birds of Prey. It's gonna bomb, and then everybody's gonna say, "Oh, it's because of the misogynist. The misogynist is because it bombed."
No, I'm not a misogynist. I'd fuck the shit out of her, but I'm not going to see her movies.
No.
Well, wait, does that make me a misogynist?
I don't want to see her dress up like a pirate.
You're right.
I massage your chest. What do you?
I'm a massage your chest.
Unless she's going to dress up like a pirate in my bedroom later, forget it. Yeah.
No, I don't even find her that attractive, honestly. I don't think she's that hot.
I do.
She's too skinny. I don't know. I'm too much of a Claudia Cardinale kind of guy where I need an old school, hot, Italian woman, not a fucking Australian skinny tanned bitch.
Your blood, though.
That's true. Yeah. I need the curves.
Mamma mia!
She needs to have some French bread in her mouth.
Bellissimo.
She's not what?
Huh?
She's not what?
I said she needs to know what oregano is.
No, yeah. You should watch
my one mistake.
Watch Moonstruck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You get plenty of those people.
My hand! Nick
Damn.
Cage's greatest performance.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hide and Go Shriek. Michael Mann's make another gangster movie coming up.
Oh, is he?
He hasn't made a movie since that Black Hat movie that literally nobody watched.
Nobody saw that, yeah.
Nobody watched it.
No.
Well, he's one of my favorite directors. I'm excited. I'm not talking about Frankenheimer, guys. This is amazing, right? But yeah, Michael Mann's coming back with a gangster movie. I'm excited. It's set in the same period, the 20s, 30s. I think it's untitled as of now. I just looked it up a couple days ago.
It's not going to be a streaming movie, is it?
Could be. I don't care. I don't want to go to the theater.
Well, yeah, now who wants to go to the theaters anymore?
I don't think it's even started yet. So
I was gonna say like you could if you wanted to.
I even like Miami Vice.
To keep pushing back the opening updates for my theaters out here.
Yeah, I got nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing open here.
No.
Do you guys like Miami Vice, the movie?
Never seen it.
It's Colin Farrell.
It's all right.
Colin Farrell.
Hell yeah, sexy.
Yeah, I like the way he does action now, like in Collateral and that, where it's just like the action is just literally pop, and that's it. That's how I like.
Collateral's good.
Yeah, but
Collateral's good.
Miami Vice reminds me a lot of Collateral, the action wise.
Well, yeah,
and tone.
But again, the digital look, it takes you out of the movie sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I love Phone Booth. The movie Phone Booth was great.
Shoemaker.
Huge Kiefer fan. R.I.P. Not Kiefer, but you got news for you guys.
Like when a Kiefer, what? When
I'm not dead. I'm still doing TV shows.
I can't be dead yet. Need more time. You're gonna have to trust me.
Oh, speaking of Dark City.
Yes.
He's not dead. Yeah, he's more time.
It's called
fucking movie.
It's called tuning, and you have the ability to tune. And
his entire character in that movie is Vinegar Strokes, or somebody that's just developed asthma just before the camera started.
It's a great movie, though.
Dark City's Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. So anyway,
Come on,
Hyde and
Robbie.
Shriek. So I
like how you keep saying hide and go shriek like it's going to mean something to us suddenly.
Nope.
I'm
Not
making
happening.
this podcast
We're past the point of no return.
Tales from the Crypt.
We're giving it ratings.
I did that earlier. Nobody wanted to say it. What are we going to rate this out of 10? I'm going to go 5.
All right.
5.3.
You gonna jump on him for that, okay, Phoenix? Would you like to?
5.
That's fine.
You say whatever you want. I'm rounding up or down.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
You guys?
It's just 5 because it just I felt nothing. It's like every episode of this goddamn Tales from the Crypt show I've ever seen. It's becoming the bane of my existence.
How can you watch the B movies that you do, Adam, and not get pissed like you do? With
The
this
B movies that I watch are fun, and they only make one of them. Okay, they don't make 80 a whole season of shit.
Yeah, but it's only 22 minutes.
They're not bad like they're hilariously bad. They're just bad as in boring bad, like just low energy, nothing burgers. Just the bad movies that I watch are movies that they're so bad they're embarrassing and funny to watch.
I'm trying to grab the bingo ball selector. There we go.
Oh, fuck that thing. That thing is
The
haunted.
ball of death.
It is cursed. It is cursed.
Did you drop it again?
It's on the bed.
Just step on it.
Eat it. Eat it.
I-23.
Eat it, you sick, twisted fuck.
I-23. I don't like the sound of that. He actually just look at all that hard work on the wall.
Over Tales from the Crypt. Can you fucking believe that? Somebody put that much effort into this show. The people that made it didn't, but Phoenix has put more effort into organizing the episodes than all of the creative people responsible for making this shit.
I chose a real episode. Oh, thank God.
You chose poorly.
And my swastika falls on the ground. Just like that.
That's true.
I chose 513 Till Death Do We Part, which I think, if I remember correctly, that's the Uncle Jesse episode. I think it's that episode.
Oh no, is it?
Who? Great hair?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll have it pulled up in a second.
It's like a noir. If that's it, it's the noir episode. It's like
It is.
It's a gangster. It's a gangster story.
John Stamos, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to look at who directed it. It's one who's in it. Kate Vernon. Who the fuck is Kate Vernon?
John Frankenheimer.
What? No. He
Okay.
did direct an episode, but not this one.
No,
We
You
really
sound like-
needed John Frankenheimer meme. We do.
You remind me of the guy from The Price is Right that called contestants down.
Only when he says Dick Dickett. Dick Dickett, come on down.
Dick Dickett here. That's
John
not
Frankenheimer, you want a new car.
That's not my real name.
A new car.
All right, guys. So we're going to do a real episode next week. I don't know who's going to be on. I'm going to guess Adam's going to take a week off the way he's acting.
It's possible.
Till Death Do We Part with John Stamos. I'll have John Stamos on the show with us. Okay, we'll fill your shoes in.
He'll do
We're
it.
all going to stare at him. It's like,
I'm right here.
You're so pretty.
take your shirt off. I don't care for 55. Shirt off, man.
Tell me about Uncle Jesse.
Tell me about Dave Coulier. Go down on you in a theater.
Oh, cut it out.
Yo, Uncle Jesse.
Oh God, what the fuck? Let's get out of here, right?
Hide and Shriek.
Hide and go. Hide and go. Fuck yourself. Episode.
Hide and go fuck yourself.
I want to start to say before we go, real quick. Every episode I've watched of the cartoon so far has been like this. This is actually one of the better ones I've watched of the cartoon. There's been a couple that were worse. I don't want to do any more cartoons, but it keeps fucking picking them. This thing is haunted.
Why don't you just ignore those episodes? Just throw them away.
It's integrity. I already posted the board. It's up
All
there.
right, that's true. You did do all that work.
There's no force of nature stopping you from doing another show.
My brain is okay. My integrity.
It's OCD. I must do all of these.
that your drop the mic moment?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, guys. So see you for To Death Do We Part with John Stamos live on next week. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Frank Links.
Adam Wilcox.
Dick Dickett.
Citizens.
Good day.